Hi, I'm Barb Ziesman and I'm the Provincial Specialist for Plant Disease. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about crop scouting. So we scout for 3 different reasons. So the first is to determine whether or not we need a fungicide. So this is going to be during the crop season for things like leaf diseases, anthracnose, and lentils. Another reason why we'd scout is to see whether or not we need to apply another fungicide or to really check the efficacy of our fungicide treatment. The third reason is kind of where we're going to be right now, is to do our late season scouting. So this is going to give us some information on how our management strategies stood up, but also give us some indication on where our disease levels are to help us plan for future years. So when we scout, we're going to typically want to be scouting randomly. So we're going to come into the field. We don't want to be scouting in the headlands. So we're going to come in about 50 meters into the field and start. So we're going to pull about 20 plants. We're going to look at the entire plant. So we're going to look at the roots, all the way to the tip, and take a record of any diseases that are present. We're also going to be wanting to cut the roots to look for blackleg. So this plant here, we're seeing premature ripening, we're seeing a lesion on the stem. To get an idea of how severe the infection is, we're going to want to cut right at the soil surface, and we're looking at the discoloration within the stem. So here we're seeing the blackened discoloration. That gives us an indication that blackleg is here. And since the blackened discoloration is covering a majority part of the stem, this is going to be rated as a 4 or a 5. Gives us an indication it's quite severe. The information from this is going to help us guide our rotation and make sure that we can manage the disease more properly in upcoming years, the next time a susceptible crop is grown. And then we want to visit at least 5 to 10 sites per field, and about 50 to 100 meters apart. So we typically do that in a W pattern to give a good random distribution. Other things that you want to look at is if you start to see spots within your field that are premature ripening, you're going to want to go to those spots to see what happens. If we're looking for clubroot, we also want to be pulling plants at the beginning of or at the field entrance. This is going to be things important for canola, mustard, and camelina.